your new undisputed champion of the underworld, the Craw.
My first decree will be to bring back the buffalo.
But your gaze turns down to the Baron. As he starts to change and transform, his fangs disappear and his claw-like nails fall off. The crazed feral face morphs back into a chiseled stoic form. The curse over the Baron fades and he reverts to his regular-looking self.
Your daughter came to us and the great Miriadis knitter, orphan lover, and she asked us for our help to come and find you.
But I don't have a daughter. Welcome, everybody, back to Twits and Crits, the League of Extraordinary JIREMEN. That is a mouthful.
You wrote it. It's great branding.
It's the beautiful name of this beautiful show.
Good font. I like
Alex
it.
J. We're getting near the end of the season, and I think...
The penultimate episode.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what
Second
that
to last.
Second to last.
Yeah, who remembers what happened last time?
Wrestling match, right?
Oh, yeah.
We all donned
Lockamania.
Lockamania.
Wallachia.
Wallachia. Wallachia.
I think I said Wallachia-mania, but Wallachia-mania would be
That's how people
correct.
shorten it.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
Who's Wallachia? What's that?
That's where you are.
The place.
Oh, okay.
We've been there for 7 episodes.
You want a map? I got a map.
It's also a Castlevania restaurant.
Aren't we in Giant?
We fought we fought Dracula.
Oh,
So
we're
you know
over
where
there.
you are.
Okay,
Yeah.
Wallachia.
We fought Dracula only to discover
Not Dracula.
Baron. Baron. It was
the Baron.
only to discover that he didn't even know he was Dracula the whole time.
Oh, my.
So
Much like our DM, apparently.
What do you mean? He knew.
He said he was.
he thought he was a baron or something.
No, he's the
He
Baron.
was Dracula.
Look.
That's
That's
a
not
Dracula.
Dracula.
Vampire teeth.
That's a
Underworld champion.
Wrestling Dracula?
Series
Oh
of
yeah,
typos.
did someone win a belt?
Yeah, actually,
Didn't Lawrence win?
no, Raxon did.
I did.
It was an
Raxon
accident or
is
something.
now the underworld champion of the world.
The Craw.
Hey, thank you.
Because we all had wrestling personas.
We were a tag team,
true,
so
yeah,
I
yeah.
should
Tag
also
teams.
receive a belt.
You want to reserve
Take
that?
half of it. But yeah, so the belt gives you, I think it was +1 charisma,
Yeah.
advantage with grappling,
Finally, people will like me.
and you have like a special sexy dance move that you can do that will hypnotize your
Called a
opponents.
taunt.
Yeah. I'm quite familiar. Thank you, brother.
You flip
Let
up
me
on
do
the
my
analog
taint.
stick.
So charismatic.
comes to life.
Please, one at a time.
The demon on the mic.
So yeah, real quick reminder for audience people that it's been 2 weeks for. What were y'all's wrestling personas?
I believe I was Shina, right?
You all took inspiration from, there's a big wall of posters of underworld wrestlers.
Yeah.
Every single one of you
And we thought,
pulled your
that's
wrestler
me.
off the
Yeah,
wall.
and
Yeah, Bruce was Shina.
I was Shina,
I don't know
yeah.
where you got that from. I was the Underraker, so I had I had an inclination to farm, and then together as a tag team, we were
The Chinese hoe.
shinies.
Oh, I'm sorry, shinies hoe.
technically because of like a farm hoe, like a gardening hoe.
Yeah.
No, I remember the Underraker came out and was squirting pesticide on the audience.
Yeah.
I forgot
man.
about that.
Don't laugh at
And then
yourself.
she's like,
That's
I
really
am funny.
That's really funny.
And then Shina was squirting.
I think Shina was using her giant crotch to do
oh,
something
that's
with
right.
something. I
Fine
forget.
mist.
We were both squirting at the
Yeah, there
audience.
was a
in
lot
our
of
own
squirting.
ways.
Really.
You know how
Film.
Triple H would come out and drink the water bottle and he...
Yeah.
No, you don't, but I know you don't.
I know what you mean.
That's what you did. That's what Shina did, except she was doing a handstand.
Oh,
Flaunt
Matt,
it.
what were you?
The large show.
that's right.
I don't know where he gets it from.
Modest.
What was the gimmick of the large show?
His charisma overshadows that of the Craw.
Big cock.
Well, yeah, all those. I don't remember.
You had a giant arm.
One big arm.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
potion.
but that wasn't a. Yeah, I just had that.
Did
yes.
you mean to pick the
No,
largest
wait.
the largest character because you're the shortest? Did you mean to do that?
I think that may have been part of
That's
it.
very funny.
I don't remember for
Very
sure
funny,
though.
Matt.
Wait, was it just my arm that was big, or was
Yeah.
all of me big and my head was small?
Just one big arm.
Okay, all right.
Somebody else had the rest of it.
I
Was it
lost
me?
track of that.
I don't remember.
No, you were invisible.
Yep. So an invisible person ran up and bit me, and I turned invisible, but for the chemically altered tips of my hair, which remained visible.
Oh, right.
So now I am not, but bleached tips.
Aren't you covered in white paint though?
Yes.
All right.
Well, sorta. I took my inspiration from a gourmand, a chef, a legendary chef. So I'm Guy Fieri. I found a sequined flame silk shirt. So I wear that. My attacks are mostly food based. There's a lot of sliding around on waves of Crisco, throwing squirting chili at people.
So you were invisible, but now you've put the most ostentatious costume on, so anyone can see you.
That is
better
correct.
than anything.
100%.
Okay, all right.
Absolutely, yeah. It's distracting. I've already caused a couple of traffic accidents.
That makes sense.
But it does, if I do decide to disrobe, it makes it much easier to deal in my illicit business dealings on the side. It's a harmonious relationship.
I was the Crow-inspired character, the Craw.
I like that the poster he saw wasn't wrestling. It was just a movie poster.
It's the same poster Sting saw.
Yeah. I think it was the second Crow movie too.
Edward Furlong?
City of
City of
Angels.
Angels.
Yeah, everyone's favorite one.
3.
Or is it? I don't know. I only saw the first one.
2 was City
Yeah.
of Angels, but I don't remember that was Edward
And
Furlong.
then I think
or
the Craw won the match.
You did.
I don't remember how.
I'll catch you up in a second.
Thank you.
here.
Yeah, the Crow's memory is not as great as it
And then
used to
his
be.
tag team partner was the Grand Luchador, Los Canine.
That's right.
Derek was bit by a werewolf, thus losing. He became a were-man.
I became a man.
A were-man. He became a
I remember this
were-man
argument.
and lost his dog-like abilities, so he covered his hideous were-man face with a mask of the great Canine, a spiritual Mexican, which is, by the way, Mexico in this world is nothing like Mexico
No, of
in
course
our
not.
world. It's
not.
completely different.
Wakanda,
There's no
right?
gangs or anything. But yeah, so he was a grand luchador who teamed up with the Craw to actually defeat the champion, despite the fact that Los Canine did not get a belt as well. Even though it was a tag team, and they should both be awarded
You
something.
guys
You can have
share
it.
and share it.
You can have it on weekends.
Why can't we just wear it together?
Just strap in together.
It is large enough. We both have saggy pants.
And you guys were the new Underworld Order, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Mind
A
of
new
champion.
age has dawned.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
remember what our tag team was called.
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank.
Dan, do you remember that?
Tune in last
I
week.
remembered
to
everyone
see.
else's.
Nobody remembers that.
It wasn't memorable.
Come up with a new one right now, and we'll pretend that's what it was.
This could be like made to order,
Or like
something
Degeneration
that.
Sex.
or like the big tip.
No.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that was it.
Oh, it's
Tip.
Large
That was
Tip.
exactly
Tip,
it.
that's what it was.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thank God we can come up with a
I don't
theme.
remember that.
I know. We haven't lost it.
That's how we know they're good.
Yeah.
You can
You
remember
haven't seen a joke on Funhouse twice. You haven't seen Funhouse.
So you guys are in an immense underground arena, a rowdy crowd, a menagerie of monsters and horrible creatures were cheering on their underworld wrestling champion, the Baron. Their cheers of Baron, Baron. So you guys got in a big match with the Baron. Shina tried to woo the champ with her sex appeal, and that failed.
That makes sense.
The large show gave him some big chops with his one giant arm. The Underraker was the only one trying to keep up the illusion that there was a tag match. So Underraker blew a bunch of dust in the Crawl's face, or his dandruff, excuse me. It was Shattercock's dandruff. Decker greased up the ring with some chicken wings
Little snail trails here and there.
and then paid off the ref.
I did that. I did do that. Yeah.
The Crawl did a flying crawl dive.
That's what he's
Craw
just saying
from
from
the
the
turnbuckle.
rafters, but the things get all wound up.
He was spinning around.
How?
Doing the coffin? Is that what happened?
Yeah. So
was
he was
a
doing the
coffin
crawl
match.
dive in the memory of his father, because his father was taken off by a giant crawl while they were hunting fantasy buffalo.
That's right.
Just like in City of Angels.
But so the Baron flipped the crawl and flung him into the coffin. That's
right.
Underraker still trying to keep up the illusion. He and Shina wishboned Miri, which is where you grab his legs and pull him
Right.
apart. So and it
remember any of
ended
this.
when Los Canine flung himself over the top rope, doing what I believe, and you can correct me, is
Nine.
Los Canine flung himself over the top rope, performing a suicide swanton bomb.
Correct.
Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Landing onto the Baron and shoving him down into Raxon's family heirloom axe.
Seems like a
So-
tag team move. Seems like you should both be awarded champions.
Well, it was his weapon that kind of did it.
Maybe
he's going to
this
share it with
starts
you.
the
Yeah.
beginning of the schism in
Yeah.
your tag team.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
You know, when Matt Hardy does a leg drop at the same time Jeff Hardy does this one.
We will draw
Yeah, I
straws at the
both
beginning of
win
every
titles.
week.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Just saying.
You can wear it to bed. I'll wear it during the day.
But no one will see it.
So yeah, you did the swan dive down onto the vamp champ, shoving him down onto the axe and piercing him through, which removed his curse.
His curse, by the way, was
Didn't kill
life.
him. Yeah, vampire life.
That's what I say about everyone I kill.
It probably should have killed him, but
Cured him.
there was a little bit of exposition that he had to get through, so it didn't kill him.
Gotcha.
So yeah, Raxon is now the underworld champion.
I couldn't have done it without my best friend, me.
An insult from the craw.
Yes.
Back
We
in.
were amigos,
Negative.
but we were Spanish for enemies.
Do you want me to give a speech or something? What's
Yeah,
happening?
sure.
I don't.
Speech.
Yeah, the crowd's crawl.
I am excited and bewildered to be here. Thank you for your
I
time.
know where he is.
So charismatic.
I want to thank all my people for having me here and having this fight for my father.
Who are your people?
Who aren't my people? You are my people. This jaguar with snakes on its face is also my people.
You suck, crap.
Enough from me. I want to give it to my best friend in the world, the person who I couldn't have done it without, the Underraker.
Underraker comes out. It's like lights and
Underraker's already out
Yeah,
there.
wasn't he already out
Well,
there?
yeah, but now it's like a cool
Cool entrance.
thing,
Okay,
like
okay,
music
gotcha.
and stuff comes down.
The lights go down, and then the lights come back up as Underraker's trying to scramble under the ring to disappear.
See like feet.
And the Underraker's like, I did what I had to do, throwing dandruff in the craw's eyes, but now it is revealed that we were betraying the canine, and we are the new tag team champion of the world.
I'm sorry, I thought Shina was you.
Am I your champion?
Underraker's eyes roll
yeah.
back in his head.
Please, someone else talk.
So the Baron that you pierced through, he's kind of sprawled out in his coffin, transformed from that cool vampire back into this kind of sickly old man. He's kind of shaking and bewildered at the circumstances he's found himself in. He doesn't seem to know what's happened or what's transpired. So you tried to reassure him, let him know that you were here because his daughter went to get you guys to come save him. But he said that he does not have a daughter and is confused by what you said. And just then the lights cut out. So that's where the last episode ended.
That's right.
Oh, God.
What a cliffhanger.
Ay, Dios
He's
mío.
living it all for the first time.
I'll never forget those events.
So the arena is filled in a magical darkness. You hear loud hooves galloping in circles around the arena.
Cool.
Bright red smoke flares erupt one at a time out in the crowd, creating small pockets of light where you can see. You hear the crowd boo, boo, but the boos slowly shift into the sound of a gong, slow booming gongs every few seconds, speeding up. Timed with each gong boom is a magical, the magical darkness kind of lifts and the arena is lit up just for a brief second every time the gongs hit.
Damn, that's cool.
The beats crescendo and crescendo until the light bursts create a strobe effect. So as the strobing light is going, the flashes, you see an immense beast charging from backstage towards you. It's moving impossibly quickly. So the beast leaps up in the air, high over your head, and lands in the ring. You guys recognize little raven-haired Nima Harcourt.
Yeah, Nima. She's back.
She's riding atop her tall elk, Azu. She's shaking her head and wagging her finger at you in the crowd. There's a red aura glowing around her, and Azu bares his teeth and lets out a vicious growl.
I think she's here to help.
Puffs of red smoke pour out of his snarled nose. We'll just put them there. So Nima's, shaking her head and wagging her finger at all you guys. Essentially, the manager's shown up. You followed my script perfectly, taking out the chant for me like that. Thank you. Truly, I couldn't have done it without you. I needed someone special for my main event. Some rare blood magic to defeat my champion vampire lord at Walakamania 25 and take possession of the belt. So Nima pulls on the reins tied to Azu's massive set of antlers, and the elk runs, jumps high in the air over the ropes, and lands on the Baron,
Oh, shit.
squashing him like a grape. He just goes. So Raxon,
he's dead?
He's gone. He's a squishy mess. So Los Kane 9.
You?
and the
Gracias.
craw are covered in Baron goo.
You see a detached set of frosted tips float over, and then a wallet just pops out of the goo and gets shaken off and just starts to float away.
What kind of wallet does the Baron have?
Oh, it's bone. So
Okay.
it survived the stomp, but it's covered in viscera.
Got a coupon for a free hug in
Yeah.
there. He's got kids.
From Mina.
Cold Stone card with just one more.
One stamp. Yeah.
He just needed one more.
So close.
So yeah, the Baron has been squashed like a grape. Nima speaks up. I never was much of a daddy's girl, to be honest. It's been a few thousand years, though if memory serves, my real daddy was one of the first to go. Vampire hunters couldn't let us be egomaniacal, petty, vain little creatures. The filth hunted our kind to the brink and had driven us into the darkest depths. No more! The last of their lineage will die today with you, Raxan Ba-Tooth, great-great-great-grandson of Earnhardt Ba-Fang, Daytonian vampire hunter of legend.
From Daytona?
Daytonia.
I need fangs. Birthday.
You're not a vampire.
Yes,
Why
I
do
am.
You need fangs. No.
No, you're a vampire hunter.
Oh, I'm not.
No, vampire
I'm not Daywalker.
hunter. No.
Damn it! I thought it was Daywalker.
Yeah.
I mean,
you can be.
No,
That would
Yeah,
make
put that in
sense.
your mouth.
never mind. I was hoping
Doesn't
it would be
make
Daywalker.
sense.
Well, him being, I'm saying,
Oh,
doesn't make sense.
okay.
We apply strict logic to this
Fine.
show.
Oh, okay.
That's why
So
he's tormented by all those demons and all the vampires and
wait.
stuff.
Okay. So did I know I was a vampire hunter?
Sure, you do now.
Okay.
No, actually, I would say it was this, maybe you didn't know. You know, you grew up like a little rich boy. This
Okay.
is-
I'm
this was
gonna-
your great-great-great-grandfather.
I'm going to
Earnhardt.
pretend I know.
Okay.
Of course. That was my plan all along. What's her name?
Nima.
You.
Whoa, Roxanne, you was just acting like you was stupid.
That's right. I'm really smart.
You had me convinced you're the dumbest man in the world.
That's how good of an actor I am. You.
In fact, that is the reason I got you all to bring him here, because I knew he couldn't do it alone. He is a fool. Look at him.
Probably honestly could have just asked, and he would have showed up.
I'm still fooling you.
So Nima's eyes shift and start to glow in a natural incandescent red. She smiles, and it's obvious now that her incisors are long, sharp fangs.
I see them now. Yes, yes. This
I
makes
think
much
she
more
might
sense.
be a vampire.
Yes, yes. In hindsight, this was
Oh,
pretty
cool.
obvious.
So,
Nice.
so her elk's
abs.
eyes glow in the same sinister red hue, and the beast rears back, savagely slamming its great hooves down, causing the ground beneath you to tremble and crack.
I just have one question. Was the elk a vampire too?
The elk exhales dark, billowing smoke from its flaring nostrils. Nima's grin continues to glow and stretch, as does the rest of her tiny figure, into hulking proportions. Her limbs extend and her muscles bulk. Soon there's a dark form stepping out from her skin like removing a shell. It emerges. It's Nima, but an older, vicious version, clad in sharp silver armor. A great pair of wings stretch out behind her. Her fangs are terrifying and her stare is piercing. Her wings flap and she rises above the ring. Your kind will end with a whimper here at Walakamania 25, Vampire Hunter. I'm going to bathe the ring with your blood tonight, Ba-Tooth.
I think she's talking to me.
So she starts to dive towards you, and everyone roll initiative.
All right.
What does one get me?
Ooh.
Death.
All right, I'm dead. Thanks for having me.
Accomplished.
And actually, while I'm thinking about it, Napoleon Chavez did some great artwork for us this season. So shout out to him for doing some awesome work.
Go ahead and say what you got.
9.
11.
6.
1.
Uno. That means one in Spanish.
Don't
Oh,
I
with my
say
initiative,
the-
it's negative
the total?
1.
Yeah,
so
you
I'd be
do.
at 0.
So you're lower than he is.
I just don't know if
And what
there's
did you
like.
roll, Derek?
I rolled 14.
Never rolled a 0.
So I know like a 20 with a modifier is different than a 20, a natural 20. So I don't know if that the same goes for initiatives or anything.
It's not the same.
Okay.
Also, I did forget both the Visor and Charlie, Grimo's bodyguard, are in the ring fighting with you guys.
right.
No.
So
Zier's here?
Oh dear.
Eating my zero.
How did Charlie? Oh yeah, they showed up.
That's one of the crowd.
You're going down, Chip.
So Visor and Charlie, you guys are here. Monsters 3.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
We operate as one unit.
Yeah,
Pretty much, we're friends.
I don't have enough.
Tag team.
We're the tag
You guys
team.
are still doing tag team moves.
So Nima, she's kind of floating in the air. Her wings are batting, and her arms spin up some magic you see a cloud up in the air, and that hole above your head starts to form and turn black, and lightning starts to streak through it, and then bolts fly and hit the ground.
Jesus Christ. This is the best wrestling match ever. These people pay for a pay-per-view? They better have.
They're monsters.
I mean, yes, they are.
Jesus Christ.
They're monsters.
They're audience members, and they're why we get to do what we do every day.
Right, so yeah,
guy in
a bolt of lightning crashes down from the sky, landing right between, oh boy, what were your names? The Big Show,
Large Show.
Shina, Large Show, Shina, and the Underraker.
You don't want to get sued.
Another lightning breaks off and hits Crab Beast.
No.
Everyone runs over.
So I need you all to make a dexterity saving throw.
Can I do mine for Crab Beast?
Well, just the three people.
Just the 20?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Plus your dex modifier.
I got hit hard. 5.
11.
2.
Okay, so yeah, you guys all get hit.
Even 11? Especially 11.
For 23 damage.
Oh, jeez.
Boy,
Goodness gracious.
I'm gonna be dead.
I could not even take one of those. We'll see how this goes. This is going to be fun.
9 hit points left.
I have 10.
So the elk Azu runs over and leaps over the ropes on top of a Los Canine.
Oh no.
Still no pause.
I think I know that guy.
Canine.
Yeah.
Is it a dash or is it an apostrophe?
Not neither.
Oh, K9's all in my head.
Los?
What?
Why is it Los?
He's a luchador.
Yeah. Is it Spanish?
Isn't Los plural?
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Does 15 hit?
C.
No, it does not.
Okay. So the beast comes flying over the ropes, trying to get you with its hooves. Its back legs trip up in the top rope, and it kind of dangles in and gets stuck in the ropes.
A suicide dive, huh? I've seen this before, but it will be more suicide than dive.
Los Canine. Canine.
There we go.
It's your go, buddy.
All right. Los Canine, he first thing he does is he turns to the craw and he goes,
Give me the belt. Quick, time is of the essence.
and then he puts on the belt and he goes, ha ha! He just stands up and poses.
You see how good it looks on me. It's wonderful.
Very good.
That's
Oh, no, I forgot I'm out of that character now.
are you out
Okay.
of the character?
No, I go back and forth. Depends
Okay,
who's
yeah.
taking over.
The Krog get real fired up.
Yeah,
He goes,
I
Now,
am.
with my newfound confidence, I shall destroy this beast like he deserves.
and so now he's gonna try and do a tarantula. It's a submission move where one person is trapped on one side of the ropes, like this beast is, and so then he's gonna basically pull his body through on the other side of the ropes and try and
Stretch him.
stretch him
Okay.
through the ropes.
Wait, the beast?
The
Yeah,
beast.
the elk, the
The
giant
girl's
elk.
gone?
She
she
she's
was
kind of floating
floating.
above the area.
Oh,
up
okay,
here,
okay.
shooting
Oh,
lightning
God.
down at you.
She got big.
I shall restrain you, beast.
Roll a 20 first, see if you actually execute this.
There's no chance that I
got
will
it.
not execute
You
this.
got it.
I've tried it 100 times.
Now he's got the power of the belt.
Yeah, if you need my strength, +4 is 20.
You nailed it. So you're kind of like stretching them out.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have my arms hooked around the top or the legs of it, and then my legs hooked around the arms of it, and I'm pulling it with the ropes in between us.
Nice. So roll 2d6s and add your strength modifier.
6, 3, 9 plus 4, so 13.
Submit, beast, submit. You will tap. And you will not just tap for me, you will tap for my
I guess he
ancestors.
just taps his hoof.
Those that came before them.
So you actually hear some muscles and tendons start to creak. Maybe a bone break. You got his back left leg.
And technically, the ref should come over and tell me I have to break it because he's on the ropes. It's technically a rope break.
I think the ref was the credenza. So yeah, you got a credenza walking up to you, trying to tap you on the
I will
shoulder.
not let go. I will not let
You get me a 5 count.
Yeah,
Maybe like he like hits him with a drawer.
but he's got no authority over you. I guess you're ignoring.
Well, he has authority over the ring, and I respect the ring as the maximum authority.
I'm just gonna do magic missile.
Is that your go, dear?
That's
okay.
I think so.
All right. Fuck. What's your name? The Underraker.
Okay.
Just spitting up blood on the ground.
Underraker
Gangrel.
holds up a
sorry.
gray gloved hand and then casts magic missile. So you create 3 glowing darts of magical force. Each dart hits a creature of your choice that you can see within range. Deals 1d4 plus 1 force of damage. I can direct them all to one creature, so I'm going to direct them all at Nima.
Okay.
D4. So 2, 4, that's 7. So 7 plus 3, 10 total.
10 total?
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, these streaming little missiles fly up at Nima, who's floating above you in the air, her giant wings flapping. The missiles all collide with her right wing. She kind of starts spinning downward, kind of unable to control her flight. And so she's falling towards the mat. Is that your go, Greenmo?
And then hides.
Hides?
Oh, runs
Yes.
away.
No clever quips?
No, it just communicating with the spirit realm and making sure the crops are good for harvest.
All right, Shina.
So, question for you. Since I got hit, I have a spell that's a reaction spell. Mm-hmm. So can I cast that and cast another spell? Is that the way it works?
I think the way the reaction works is you would have had to have said that you were going to do that, unless it's somehow already charged or planned.
It's just like it says you point your finger. Well, it says one reaction which you take in response to being damaged by a creature within 60 feet of you.
Oh, okay.
I don't
Cool.
know.
Yeah, no, that
Does
sounds
seem-
like do it.
So Shina, she screams, Shina can never die. And she basically lets out this blood-curdling scream out of her mouth, and her eyes roll back in her head just like the Underraker. And her hair shoots into the air.
Oh.
And she casts Hellish Rebuke
Cool.
on Nima. And it's there's a dexterity saving throw. It takes 2d10 fire damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one.
So what is your spell save DC there?
16.
Oh shit. Okay. So what was the damage she failed?
Half
at?
as much on a 2d10.
Okay, so she gets the whole.
So she gets the whole
damage,
deal.
yeah.
Okay. So this is the 10, yeah?
She's getting the whole rebuke.
So 60 or 6. 7. So only 7.
Pretty good for screaming at somebody.
Yeah. And so that was the
Hellish
reaction
Rebuke?
spell. Yeah, Hellish Rebuke. And then that's it. Is that it for her turn, or can she
No,
cast
no,
it?
yeah, that was your reaction. Your hellish rebuke.
Okay, cool. And then Shina,
Better every time. I love it.
yeah, she's standing up. She's getting confidence now because she's realized she can damage the beast.
She's a powerful woman.
So she thrusts her crotch out, and you see basically an armor emanate from her crotch that surrounds her whole body.
Cool.
Called the Armor of Agathis. It's a protective magical force surrounds you, manifesting as a spectral frost that covers you and your gear.
Nice.
You gain 5 temporary hit points for the duration. Duration's an hour. If a creature hits you with a melee attack while you have these hit points, takes 5 cold damage.
Cool. You're gonna have to remember that if someone
I will.
attacks you. All right,
Yeah, I will.
sweet. So out of your crotch bursts this icy,
Yeah.
ethereal armor. Wait, how does the noise go?
And then it comes out of her crotch, and now she has an armor of
She could use some
Cool.
cooling
The armor
off.
of saggy tits? What was it?
armor of Agathis.
Oh, okay, never mind. I heard something
Nothing
different.
sagging
I
on
heard the same
Shina.
thing.
Nothing. It's all tight. High and tight.
That's mine.
Tight
All
as a drum of oil.
So no one knows where he is, but we're all curious as to what Guy Fierieri is up to.
We are.
He's been in the audience, picking
Hiding.
pockets and surveying the scene.
Okay.
He's up about $25 and a couple cigarettes, but he's seen all this go down, and he knows there's some latent drama in the room. And if there's one thing Guy Fierieri is good at, it's dramatic tension. So he sees the motion in the ocean. Okay, so I have a spell that takes a minute to cast. Do I need to start now and then it casts in a turn, or you want to?
What is the spell? Because usually those minute-long casters is something you kind of do in off time or prepare. Because a minute will go by, and that would be this fight, probably that would be this episode.
All right.
What is the spell?
Animate dead.
All right, I'll let you do it. Whatever.
All right, cool.
Just know that those kind of things that you take a long casting time, it's usually like when you're going through the dungeon, or while you're out in the woods or something.
Gotcha. All right.
But do it.
Okay, so
Sounds fun.
this might take until next turn, depending. So
Okay.
I'm asking around, trying to get connections onto who's producing it, because I need timing. I need the lights to get killed at a certain point. I need maximum impact for this
Okay.
I
animation.
mean, who's producing the event?
yeah.
Yeah. So you find this
Go
guy.
find
This
stagehand?
is Igor.
All right.
He's running stuff.
All right. I go up to Igor and like, hey, Hey, I heard you were the man behind the lights. You're running the smoke machines.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, I need you to do me a
I
favor.
think he sounds more like Jimmy Stewart.
Yeah, you got it.
I don't know if I can do it, Jimmy Stewart.
Oh, why you got it?
I don't produce this event. Tom produces this event.
You got it, floating hair man.
Great,
perfect.
Sure, Guy Fieri. Please remember that. But okay, so I got something planned. It's something big. It's gonna make the audience pop. They're gonna lose their damn minds. He's had something.
Give me the skinny.
All right, so I'm gonna give you a signal, and you cut the lights, and then I need you to play the song "I Will Remember You" by I don't remember who.
Sarah McLachlan.
Sarah McLachlan.
You got it.
Okay,
Canadian
great.
treasure.
Canadian Treasure, Sarah McLachlan.
All
Watch
queued
out
up
that-
for you, buddy.
Great, watch out for that signal. All right,
What's
And
the
then-
signal?
Also,
he's
like,
already gone.
What's music?
And then I'm gonna start casting on the dead Baron, which is a pile of shit.
Okay, yeah.
The spell does not indicate how mutilated the body has to be for me to resurrect it and make it my slave, but that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, this little red pile of goo here. You're trying to resurrect and animate him.
Yes.
Okay.
Your spell imbues the target with a foul mimicry of life, raising it as an undead creature. So I'm gonna destroy Mina's mind with her deep emotional relationship with her deceased father.
Not father.
Yeah,
not her-
it's not her
yeah.
father.
It's gonna work.
We'll say that the goo starting to animate, and you can maybe start to give it directions as long as it's not like attacking or something.
Excellent. Well, I'm gonna use prestidigit. Well, that's 2 spells though, right? Who
Yeah.
cares? Use prestidigitation to like set off a giant spark, and hope that what's his name, Ralph, kills the lights.
Okay.
Great. All right.
All right. So at the beginning of your next turn, all of your cues and weird,
Okay.
complicated stuff's going to start happening. So now it is Charlie and/or the Visor's turn.
You want to go first, Visor?
Sure. So where's Miri? One over there.
And this is the Visor, and that's Charlie.
So Miri's kind of like she's really shook from that damage he took, and then a hand reaches out to pick him up, and it's the Visor, but he's wearing a sequin jacket with hearts all over it, and he's got a megaphone and sunglasses on.
Okay.
No, please. Don't touch me.
There he is.
Anyway, he just walks over to me. He's like, Champ Miri, listen, I saw what happened in there, and I think that you could do much better. I seen what you've done to our village. I seen what you've done to our people. I seen what you've done to those orphans. And I believe in you. The people believe in you. The orphans believe in you. And you got to get back in that ring. You got to get in there, and you got to show those little kids how you make sweaters. He's just trying to pump him up. So I don't, he doesn't have any spells, but he's trying to give Miri extra power.
Mary got inspired by
inspiration.
Fired? All right.
I actually want to give inspiration to the Craw as well, just because
wow.
he was really brilliant last time.
Thank you.
Every word out of his mouth.
Brilliance.
Yeah, I
And
was.
then, so
I
then
deserve
he takes out his megaphone and he goes, listen, you giant fighting master, you think that you can take out Miri? Why don't you hit him with another lightning bolt? You think you're so strong? He'll take all the lightning bolts you got coming at him, and then he'll take that belt. That's a guarantee.
No, I really don't think I could take another one.
And Krimo goes, Charlie, get out there, you idiot! You're so dumb. I can't believe I hired you to work for me. You're so dumb. You can't even fight.
Who said that?
It's Krimo, your boss.
Yeah.
Krimo, your boss.
Let me ask you a question. I want to say that Charlie is one of the most powerful wizards of all time.
You can say that.
Yeah, why wouldn't he be?
Is that okay?
Maybe can we say that one of the most powerful wizards he's ever seen?
I think in his mind, because he doesn't really know what a real wizard is like,
True.
right?
Yeah,
What's he
yeah.
trying to do?
Well, Charlie thinks that
Finger
he's
himself?
basically got a target on the bad guy, so he's going to cast. But in reality, Charlie's he's facing the audience. Magic missile. He shoots 3 magic missiles out to the audience.
It's looking this way.
Oh, is that Charlie? Oh, okay, yeah. He shoots 3 magic missiles
Out into the audience.
Yeah, and they all miss. Obviously, they all go exactly the opposite.
I mean, who do
way.
they kill?
It's like when Vegeta fired the shot at the crowd.
Yeah.
So I don't know if
robot fell over
I think
robot
3
jocks.
audience members go down.
Okay. Yeah,
Let's just say it's these.
sure.
They already bought shirts. Who cares?
And just as he casts that, Nima crashes from the ceiling right on top of him.
No.
He doesn't feel it.
I can't do anything.
Wait a minute. No, that's not true.
Krimo cries out, no, Charlie, you were my best friend, and I never said it.
I like what he says. I can't feel anything. By the way,
He's literally floating in darkness.
even though Charlie's been crushed by Nima, he's
still around.
he's
He just
totally
took 6
fine.
Totally
damage.
fine.
He's totally fine. But he goes, Grimo, help me, Grimo. Oh, that's it. All right.
Underraker's mad.
So Charlie's he's hurt, but not dead.
Badly hurt.
Badly hurt.
He's not very strong, even though he considers himself the greatest wizard.
He doesn't know anything better.
I know. Well, exactly. That's the greatest wizard he's ever seen.
All right, Muriatis, the large show.
Well, I'm gonna cast Moonbeam on Nima. Charlie might get hit.
What?
Moonbeam.
Oh, is it a spell that hits anybody in the vicinity?
Yeah, silvery beam, page 261. Pale light shines down in a 5-foot radius, 40 feet high cylinder. Creature takes ghostly flames, causing searing pain, radiant damage.
They stole that from Mortal Kombat 3. Nightwolf.
You have to make a
Should be a
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. Yes.
She made it.
Oh, she saved it?
Sorry, bud.
But Charlie needs
Charlie,
to roll a 20.
20? Oh, boy. I don't know what his constitution. 15.
Hey,
That's pretty good.
So they take half damage then if they make the throw.
roll your 2d10.
All right.
And we have it because of the save.
Okay.
8.
And 10.
10.
So 18,
Half it.
9.
So Charlie takes 9 damage.
Yeah, Charlie's not looking so hot.
He's fine.
I was gonna say he probably has like 10,000 hit points though.
He's totally
Yeah.
fine.
Charlie's bleeding from his ears a little bit.
The best thing
Right.
about Charlie,
Yeah, I was
he's
gonna say.
deaf, blind, and mute.
Yeah.
But the best thing about him is that he's tough.
He's got a certain strength.
He was the lead henchman.
Certain kind of
He was
strength.
the lead henchman for that's true. He was the lead henchman for
And he's
Greenland.
not very deaf either.
Yeah, kind of. He's relatively
Selective.
He hears everything.
Endlessly positive, though.
but always very positive.
Can't drive that spirit out of him. No matter how much we beat him, he's just always happy. Happier, oddly.
So everybody watch out. It's the Craw's turn.
Oh, here we come.
Whoa, whoa.
I'm actually going to use
Tone it down.
my action surge. This allows me to push myself beyond my normal limits.
Wow.
So I take it. I basically just take.
There.
I have 2 actions.
Cool.
So I guess I'm going to try to do a tag team move with my best friend here, Shatter Cunt.
China.
China. Sorry.
What do you want to do?
No, I mean, are you?
You can use me. Use me as you see fit.
Somehow get your thighs locked around this dog's neck.
Ooh, okay.
So I want to roll over here and throw Shina on top of the dog.
Right.
it's an elk. But yeah.
Whatever. On the board, it's a dog.
I didn't expect to hear today.
So roll
20.
Yeah.
Yep.
And maybe do.
What is that? 18.
All
Should,
right.
should you want me to roll as well?
No.
No, great.
If you're letting him do that, you're not like
no, no,
can
no.
he-
contesting.
Can
it.
he have one of my moves? Since I have technically 3 moves on this one. So I can use my
No, she's
inspiration.
good to go. Yeah. She's
Okay.
Good to go.
Okay.
So yeah, you're successful in rolling over there and
So my
getting
throw
Shatter
works.
caught.
So now use my move to see if your legs lock around the dog's neck.
Okay, you got it. 3.
Yep, you botched it. This upsets the craw.
Where are the legs? Where are my legs?
You have advantage though because Azu the elk is all tangled up inside
yeah.
the
Should I
tarantula.
roll again then?
Yeah.
Better, but just barely. 6.
Plus anything.
Oh boy.
No.
Here, you got my saving. You can have my inspiration.
Oh man. Okay.
I want you to do this.
I know. I really want to do it too.
Oh.
It's not in the cards for China.
So Shina's legs go flying.
Oh, there's another one.
Mary's
Oh, I
got
get another one.
too.
Another inspiration.
Yeah,
Here,
it's
just
Too
take
greased
that.
up.
Roll that.
Too
Roll the big
Maybe roll the
Roll the big one.
inspiration.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Oh. Plus anything?
9.
No, 0 on initiative. Always.
Jeez.
Hey.
So Shina goes
I
flying.
can, here, wait, hold on. I
Well,
can
it's not
your
initiative,
initiative.
right?
I can
It'd be
add
something else.
How about this? I'll add not athletics because that's bad. I'll add.
Performance. Oh no, that's something different.
You don't
I
have
got
anything.
nothing. Dexterity 0.
Thick woman.
Well,
You got nothing, Bruce.
Nothing.
So Shina goes flying towards Azu, trying to wrap her legs around him like that. What was the character from Goldeneye that did that move?
Xenia
on the top?
On the top, yeah.
And you keep missing and keep going around them.
Spinning.
Cool.
And then flop face first into the reanimated goo of the Baron.
Oh man.
Vulva's all chafed.
Man, now she's all wet again.
Where did this go wrong?
So you take 1 damage from that fall.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I had the armor of saggy tits.
The audience
Well,
is so
we tried.
Okay, yeah. So Nima's up first. So she picks herself up and kind of tosses Charlie away, kind of kicks him away off of her. She turns towards her mortal enemy, the Craw, Raxan Bartooth, and unleash. Let's see.
Is this the end for the Craw?
He's distraught.
Yeah.
Listen to him.
So she starts to do a big flex with her arm, and a orange light starts to hover around her fingers. She points right at you, and a streak of light fires towards you and turns into a fireball just as it collides with you. Wow. So
Dusty Rhodes did the same thing.
so yeah, she is casting fireball at you. Each creature in 20-foot radius must make a dexterity saving throw. So you need to beat 16.
Okay, using just my...
A 20 and then add your dex modifier.
My dex is... Where's that? It's such a fucking mess on here. Dex
Towards
is
the top.
-1, yeah. Ooh,
Oh shit.
I know. Come on, 20.
Oh, wait. 20.
Oh,
look at that.
Yeah, it's 8. I'm dead.
So you take 21 damage.
I think I just died. Oh, no, okay.
knocked
No,
out.
I have 8 health left.
Still has to pin you.
So yeah, so the fireball just erupts all over you. I guess whatever crawl stuff you had on you,
the
your
makeup?
face paint and the
Oh,
dandruff
no.
and the makeup, and I don't know, did you have a cool leather trench or anything?
Of course.
It should burn into your skin.
Yeah, so the crawl marks are on your face permanently. But your sweet leather trench has just gone up.
Gotcha.
in a puff of
No,
smoke.
you're probably left with some sort of stupid little onesie with
Yeah.
pads over your thighs.
Oh, so I look like Gen 1 Crow or
Yeah.
Sting? Sorry.
Okay, and then it's Azu. He is stuck in the ropes in the tarantula. So so you're technically grappling him. So he will try and get out of that with a
Let him try.
contested strength check. So we both need to roll 20s and add our strength. 16.
14 plus 4, 18.
The muscles are flexing.
So Azu, he's trying to break out. He's kicking everywhere. His antlers are going all over the place, raking on your back, but you withstand his attempt. And he actually dislocated you hear another little in his right front hoof kind of, or elbow joint pops out. And he's starting to kind of cry out in pain. It is not good for him. And it is Los Canine's turn.
Very good. Bien.
The champion, I guess, because he's wearing the belt.
Technical champion, yes.
So that last battle took the most remaining hold strength that he had. So he has to release the hold.
Oh,
So he kind of falls out of it, and then I imagine the elk kind of falls onto the apron.
okay.
And as they're both getting up, he reaches over the top to try and pick him up, throw an elbow, and then suplex him over the rope back into the ring.
That's pretty
As he's
sweet.
doing this, is he like whispering to the elk, like, "Get ready for this"?
Yeah. He's like,
2 elbows.
Yeah.
2 elbow suplex over the ropes.
You're in control. You're in control.
Stay stunned, going for pin.
So do an athletics check for me.
All right.
To say you got up off, did all this.
14,
Okay, that works.
Okay.
And now do an attack.
19 plus 4, 20.
That hits. So you were trying to suplex him backwards onto the mat, or
Back
out?
into the ring. So now they're facing each other, and he's going to go over the top and suplex him down.
Okay. Do a 6 plus your strength.
8. And then he wants to roll over into a pin.
Okay. So so you suplex him, roll over into a pin. As you're rolling, you actually you feel the elk's power give, and it actually slowly starts to morph the elk into a small little dwarf man, kind of scrawny but super hairy. So you've got this little dwarf pinned up on the ground underneath you. You guys are like this.
Help me.
Can I get a counter F?
Credenza slides in.
And drawer falls out on the ground.
All right, you got a 2 count. Oh. So Ruff's coming down with 3, and the little tiny
2.5.
tiny dwarf kicks you out, but just enough.
Okay.
Just enough to get his what is it? His
And
shoulder
Los
that needs to be up.
9 really sells it.
Yeah.
Really sells it. Really bounces off.
Do
kind of flies back.
Do that thing that.
And then he slams the mat like that. Come on. Yeah.
All right.
It's good. It's good.
Confirms with the
With the-
credenza that it was just a 2 and not a 3. Oh, okay.
What's going on with the Underraker?
Oh yeah, the match has been going on for a while now.
Yeah.
Cues are a little late.
You've had two intros.
Makes his grand entrance.
Oh,
There's a bunch
hold
of
on.
farm animals around you.
Bah.
Hold on, please.
No. I don't have time for that.
I wanna
And so
Now we all want to know.
the Underrake, he said I should go through the history of all of his gimmicks. He's like American badass.
Motorcycle.
So the Underraker, his eyes are rolled back in his head, but he kind of like grabs Miriadis by the ankle, and then he like winds him up.
Whoa.
And then kind of like motions to Miriadis to like extend his giant arm because we're gonna give Nima a hand job, and so then he winds up and he's gonna throw him giant arm first into Nima.
You're giving him the fist, so you're fisting him.
I guess we are fisting her.
Her, him, it.
Roll a 20 for the toss. It's a strength check.
And we do extra damage. Ooh, 9+.
Strength, but dex would work as well.
Yeah, let's do
Performance.
let's do 15.
Tell me what you got.
15.
Okay, that works.
Wow.
My dexterity is 6.
So you're hurling
that possible?
the large show at Nima with his big fist out.
Yes, he's gonna fist her. That
Okay,
wink was for Lawrence.
you're fisting her. All right. So Miri goes flying at Nima. Miri, roll an attack for me.
Which one
20?
should that be?
20, add your strength.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's a good turn when somebody just. What?
+3 is 5.
He's gonna die. That inspiration.
Oh wait,
Grab the
sorry.
fist, turn it
That was that was attack.
So it doesn't hit.
You roll another one. You go flying past Nima. You hit the rope.
Oh, bounce off.
Just like you planned.
Coming back at her.
All right.
Swinging back a
I'll
second
get
try.
her this time. Oh, 8.
He hits the ropes again! Oh my god!
Building up speed like the Flash. Oh, it's
Because
going
he
even
came at
faster.
her, and then she leapfrogged.
Yeah.
Hit the other way, and then she hit the mat. And
Went
then
over?
He went over.
Oh, this is perfect.
So now big arms coming. Nima kind of just sticks her hand out and snatches you in midair. Wow. And that's where your turn can end.
Oh boy.
All right, Shina.
Yeah, Shina's covered. She's all wet and gooey, just like she always is.
Right.
So she stands up with all the undead remains all over her, even more upset because, again, Shina cannot be killed. She will not be killed. So she's gonna.
So, sorry, the goo, since it's all over you and animated at this point, it's combining with your mystical
Natural
ice armor.
goo. Oh.
And you're maybe like 10 feet tall now, and you've got all this bubbling Kira-like goo stuff coming off of you.
That means her crotch bulge is like 3 times larger.
Oh yeah,
Hell yeah. Okay. All right.
Is there any extra damage for crotch bulge?
Probably.
Does that
We
add
should
a
add
modifier?
let's add 1 or 2.
the crotch bulge is about as big as Grimo is.
Oh, absolutely. At this point.
Oh.
Yeah.
Name it.
Do it, name it.
Shina's. I mean, yeah, bulgy.
Okay.
So Shina,
Wow.
Shina casts her most powerful spell, Agonizar's Scorcher, which is the 30-foot long, 5-foot wide fire damage. It's basically
Okay.
just straight fire damage, 3d8 fire damage, half of it on a saving throw. So if you want
So what is the save?
to, for me, it's 16.
Oh, 2. Yes. So yeah, roll your damage.
Okay, so I need 3 8s. Which
So yeah, this giant column of fire is going straight, actually at her back, since she's got Miri by the giant arm.
Okay,
her
yeah.
back is turned, and this huge flame of fire is.
it's probably going to scorch Miri a little bit. Can I have an 8?
Can you roll a 20 on the modifier with advantage since you're actually behind her?
Oh, those
That's a good roll.
Those are really good.
Shit.
16, 25. Or no, is that 25?
2 and 18.
23.
23.
23 damage.
So Miri, you take a quarter of that damage.
Okay.
So that column of
Is that
fire.
plus bulge?
5 or 6.
No,
Modifier?
25. 25.
Bulgy gets to roll a 6.
All right.
Cool.
Its own die.
It's my turn.
Gold.
4.
Holy shit. Okay, so the column of fire collides with the back of Super Nema, and her wings just go up in flames. Her back is scorched, and she falls to her knees, dropping Miri. So she's fallen to her knees, screeching out in pain.
The bulge.
So she was actually vulnerable to your fire damage with increased bulgy and animated goo. So that doubled the damage on that.
Double the damage. That was 50 damage there.
And that would make it Guy Fierieri's turn. Nice. So all your cues happen. Whatever you were doing were perfectly timed.
So the lights cut out. Very tender music starts playing. A lot of melody. All right, lights slowly come back up. A face of bone and gristle materializes on Bulgy, and it goes, "Nema, it's me, your father."
This is on Shattercock's bulge?
Yeah, like a femur is the mouth, and some teeth kind of pop out of her bulge.
Because he reanimated the goo.
Yeah,
The hands in the labyrinth.
See, Nema's rolling around on fire in horror, and then sees Bulgy's an animated skull.
Wasn't her father?
I'm your father and I miss you.
So what are you trying to get out of this?
I'm trying to distract her and confuse her,
Oh, she is really confused.
and provide delight to the entire audience.
She maybe thinks she's in some deep circle of hell now because she's on
there's
fire
some demon woman doing this.
with a skull face talking to her with someone that wasn't her father's voice coming out of
She
it.
just took 25 damage.
Come closer, Nema.
I don't know, does she?
Yeah,
I'm trying to beckon her towards
Shattercock's
done.
crotch.
Done. Yes, it's working.
All right. Is it within bite range?
Yes.
All right. The face lunges out, dragging Shattercock after it, trying to chomp onto Nema's face or mouth or whatever.
Oh boy. All right.
And I'm
Roll
sitting
an
there.
attack roll for me.
All right. Okay. 8.
Teen, it worked. Wow.
Plus something. Sell me on some sort of plus that you've got.
Intelligence due to my cunning of devising such a clever trap.
All right.
Or cunning lingus.
Yeah.
That works too.
Wonderful. So
12? Sure.
So the skull starts biting on Nema's horned head.
Got her.
Rips off one of the horns on her head, which starts spewing some sort of yellow pus.
This is all coming from Shattercock's crotch?
Yeah.
My face will go, "Pah!"
Yeah, you done made it up. Now you're dead after all.
Sounds like Voldemort.
While this is happening, the Underraker just throws his hoe, like a trident,
Or Aquaman.
or Aquaman, who
Can
didn't
he-
technically have a trident.
Was it 5 din?
This is 5.
Okay.
If I didn't,
So yeah, the hoe spins
Throw your hoe.
midair as it is the very quick.
Gliding with this thing.
It is a very quick Visor and Charlie turn.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so now the Vizier is no longer in the sequin suit. He's in a all black suit. His face is pale white, and he has a tiny mustache painted on. And he's holding the information the recording box.
no.
And he goes, Underraker, you did an amazing job tossing Miri. He goes, but I'll take it from here. And then he climbs up onto the apron and he says to Miri, he goes, the beast is under the spell of the goo that wasn't his father. Now's your time to strike. Use this. And tosses the box, which opens, and then and then it shuts.
All right, Miri's inspired.
There you go.
Oh no.
No, I'm not. No.
Just
Well, if
slightly
that would
more
actually
awake.
happen.
And then Charlie.
Charlie stands up, and again, Charlie's super pissed now.
Oh boy.
Because he's been hurt. Very rarely is Charlie hurt. He pulls out the biggest sword he's ever seen, which is probably just a normal dagger.
Once again, the one he's ever seen.
and he hucks it across the ring. But luckily, he hucks it. It kind of bounces off it, so it hits handle first on the ropes on one side of the rope,
what a throw.
and it bounces off the one rope,
Okay.
and then basically rifles back into the back of Nima.
Right into her back.
Yeah. So how
Just
much
as
damage?
the hoe is hitting her from the other side.
Also slice. Hit. How much damage should it
This
do?
was an old technique.
Roll a 6.
6. Yeah.
when Grimo and Charlie were
5.
fighting,
Seven, okay.
street gangs in the Gyre.
You
They
ever,
did the same
you ever go to
thing.
Ren Fair and do the spear throwing, and then it always just kind of goes to the side because you're not strong enough to throw something. That's how I imagine your hoe is doing.
So as the dagger's bouncing around the ring from the ropes, it does collide and combines with the hoe. So the hoe
planned.
can roll. The hoe should roll a 6
Becomes
as well.
the great dagger of
5 plus
Grindelwald.
Agonor.
plus the powers of the
Gyre?
I was gonna say the harvest.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. That's
All right.
It
Pumpkins are
was
good.
a good harvest this year, so
No.
that's a 6, Dan.
All right. Large show.
Take us home.
All right.
So Nima was holding you by your big arm.
Yeah.
And then dropped you.
You got that
So
inspiration.
You're sitting in the middle of the ring, right
Okay.
next to Nima.
I'm gonna look up and Misty Step teleport 30 feet up in the air. And
Elbow drop. Elbow drop.
well, I was gonna do
Right onto
elbow
his
drop, but I figure I should just use my sword, right? I don't know.
Sword elbow drop.
Nah.
I feel like
We'll
you
call
get
it an
damage
elbow
from
drop and roll like it's your
You got a
sword.
pretty
How
sweet
about that?
sword, right?
Yeah. Okay, since one of my arms is huge, I'll elbow drop and then hold the sword in the smaller arm and then come
Just in
down like
case.
that.
Yeah,
But it can just be regular damage.
Double damage.
So 20, right?
Yeah. For the attack.
Hey,
There we go.
Plus your strength
3. So
and your
that's
proficiency.
18.
Jeez, how
I don't remember what it is.
High
Yeah.
is her?
Proficiency is +2, I think.
Okay, it hits.
Whatever, yeah.
She's dead. Wow.
It did.
Good
It's
job,
up
Matt.
there. It was a good roll. Okay.
All right, now roll for your damage.
Was a good roll.
1d. I got
So your
in one hand,
sword's
8.
tied to your giant arm.
Oh, yeah, that works.
I guess.
While you're up there,
There we go.
point
6.
to the sky.
It's
Plus
for you, son.
some strength.
See you later.
Plus, I don't know, attack bonus or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. Strength is 3, proficiency is 2, so that's
So plus
plus
9.
5.
Think of the biggest number.
No,
in your
plus
head.
5. So I think it's whatever.
All right, so you're coming down with your elbow drop
And the sword.
with the sword. So you land on her, and it snaps both of her legs.
Whoa.
So you go right through them. So she's kind of just the upper half of her is screaming in agony. Her legs are bleeding out, and she's trying to crawl away from the skull that's biting at her face.
Stop the match. Stop the match.
She's just-
Just trying to call
This is awful.
So and now it's the crawl.
Okay.
Crawls go.
All right. Is her tail still attached?
Yes.
I want to grab her tail and try to choke her with her own
All right.
Own tail.
Roll a 20.
You got it.
19.
19, yeah.
Plus strength.
Oh yeah, that my strength is 5.
All right. So yeah, you run up on her and are successful with what you're doing. If you want to tell us what that is.
I grab her tail and I go, "This one's for your dad."
Actually, roll damage for me real quick.
Sure. What is that? This one?
Do a 6.
The
So
bone
your
face
strength.
just spits up a lot of stuff.
It's a 4.
What's your strength modifier?
5. Plus 5.
All right, you got her. So
Yeah, I did.
I guess whatever move you're trying to do,
Yeah.
describe that killing her.
Yeah. I grab her tail and I pull it up to her neck and I wrap it around her neck and I go, "Don't mess with the craw."
Do you trip over it like that?
Yeah.
Didn't say it like the crawl.
This is their mind, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the Craw walks out in full makeup. Roxanne and the Craw, 2 different people.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it blows my mind, right?
Shocking.
It's like Andy Kaufman.
So maybe she taps.
Oh no, she's trying to tap. I'm pulling her head back,
Well, I was
and I'm
gonna
not
say,
letting her.
The credenza calls it, and then Rexa just keeps pulling.
So you hear the bell going ding, 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 and Rexon's pulling and pulling and pulling, and then you see her head just pop off.
Nice.
Go flying into the coffin.
Is she bleeding?
There's blood going everywhere.
Okay, I'm freaking out because it's not confetti or like candy. I'm like, "Ah! Holy shit!
I've never killed someone before.
What the fuck happened?"
So yeah, her blood is splurting all over you. And actually, her head flies off, but her body kind of freezes in its kind of agonized place.
Nice.
Freezes and starts to crack slowly, little bits falling off, and then it just kind of in a second turns to dust and flops onto the
Remo
ground.
starts
Obviously, the
bagging
thumbs
it
up.
as souvenirs to sell after the show because he knows Roxanne will be mad
Find
if they
Neva's
don't.
ashes right here. Neva's ashes.
You see a wallet sort of come out of the dust pile and shake off and float away.
This means that you don't have a serious contender anymore. Well, you're the champ,
I'm
but
still wrestling that elk.
Man.
So Charlie walks over to Derek and rips off the belt and raises it up with the claws and up in the air.
Except he took off your loincloth.
Yeah, it's not a belt.
It's the biggest belt he's ever seen.
Yeah, that's the loincloth.
Some of
So
your
you
ball
hear
hair.
the crowd going crawl, 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 crawl.
Yeah, I'm going through like a PTSD thing right now.
So the little dwarf that you were wrestling actually just in a bit of smoke vanished as soon as Nima
We
died.
never found out who he was or what his name was. Or anything.
Magic.
So you're
I was trying to put his tiny legs into a sharpshooter, trying to figure out how to wrap him up.
all right. So that's it for Walakamania 25.
What an event. My God. Woo. For the
Jeez.
record books.
And they got their ticket, their money's worth.
Damn
there.
right they did.
Los-
Better buy a shirt.
K9, still not the champ.
Betrayed.
Thanks to Charlie.
Well, they
Betrayed.
called-
Goes to
called
Charlie.
champ.
Yeah, give the cross.
Three claps to Charlie. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Charlie did.
He was holding up the loincloth of Derek. Derek's naked.
So thanks everybody
Wow.
for watching the penultimate episode of LXJ. We will be back in 2 weeks for the finale. Probably no more wrestling, sadly.
Oh.
Everybody,
Darn.
please, let's get
Shawn
competing.
Michaels theme song.
Why Sarah McLachlan?
I needed the audience to feel the scene.
Okay.
The father and daughter reunited.
Kane 9.
All right, let's call it. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.